We've got some major weather changes coming up here over the next couple of days. It's been a really cold December so far, but oh my goodness, do we have all kinds of things going on. Major pattern shift, temperatures, rain, wind. Let's get right to it. We're issuing a next weather alert. Our weather team here today issuing a next weather alert for the next couple of days, but focusing on Friday here, where we're going to have a period of very heavy rain and strong winds come through, something that we really haven't seen yet this month. We're looking at probably about a ½ inch to an inch of rain, although some folks get a little bit more than that. Probably be some localized street flooding going on during the day on Friday. We'll get to that timeline in just a second. And damaging wind gusts. Again, we've had some real windy days here, but this probably top anything we've seen yet this month, with gusts averaging 30 to 50, but perhaps even some up to 60 miles per hour. Currently just sort of some clouds blanketing New England, but we're looking at two storms right now. The one major one in the Pacific Northwest up to the upper left there, and we got a little system down in the Gulf of Mexico. And those two systems are going to combine over the next couple of days to bring us our Friday weather. Backing up just a bit, December has been cold. If there's one word we could use to describe the month, we're about halfway through here. It's been cold. In fact, the first 16 days of December this month has been the coldest first half of December in 25 years. Yeah, it has not been this cold for the first half of December since the year 2000. So that goes to show this has been an unusual cold stretch, but here we go. Today and tomorrow, highs in the mid to upper 40s. Again, something we haven't seen for quite some time. And look at this, on Friday, we're talking up near 60 degrees. We have not seen this kind of warmth since way back in November. So definitely some major changes in the couple of days ahead. Here's the unfortunate part. If you see the 58 and you're thinking, well, geez, maybe I can go outside, get some things done on Friday. No, we have a next weather alert for Friday, as we have a very strong storm coming in, hence why those temperatures are so unusual. So again, these two storms are going to basically combine. That storm in the upper Midwest is going to plow through here in the next couple of days. It's going to drag up some moisture from the Gulf of the Gulf of Mexico, and you can see the very heavy dark yellows and heavy bands of rain approaching New England here, western New England, early Friday morning. Zooming in a little bit, you can see this is 6 a.m. on Friday. The rain is starting to move in from west to east. We expect some very heavy rain towards the middle and latter half of the Friday morning commute in central and eastern Mass. Those yellows and oranges, there could even be some localized thunder, certainly some street flooding, definitely a very sort of treacherous, something we haven't seen in several weeks here, very heavy rain here coming through for the midday and early afternoon on Friday. And I think that's going to be sort of off and on downpours in central and eastern Mass Friday late morning through the middle of the afternoon. And then by late Friday afternoon, the storm quickly moves off, and we may even get a few snow flurries to end the day. So a sharp temperature rise, a very heavy rain and wind, and then a sharp temperature drop on the backside of the system. Rainfall, like I said, probably about a ½ inch to an inch for most, although I wouldn't be surprised within a couple of those heavy downpours if we got up to about 1.5 inches in a few areas. So definitely a very sort of hefty rainfall total. And if you think about, here's our current snow depth throughout. We've done pretty well for ourselves here throughout the latter half of November into December. Pretty much everywhere you go, there's some amount of snow on the ground. Even if you're in eastern Mass, there's some crusty sort of piles here and there. Take a look at what we think might happen here in the next 24 to 48 hours. This is, again, the current snow depth showing an inch or so less in eastern Mass, a few inches up in northwest of 495. But take a look at the forecast snow depth here over the next 48 hours. You can see it just getting eaten away, shrinking to almost nothing by early Saturday morning. I think by the end of Friday night, we're going to have just some leftover little bit of crusty snow in the shady spots in southern New England. And even up into central and northern New England, the rain is going to get up there as well. So I think, not a friendly storm for ski areas. I do think that the highest elevations of the greens and whites will retain a good deal of snow, but otherwise, this one's going to be a major snow eater here. Let's get to the winds, which actually I think may be the most impactful part of this storm on Friday. These are your sort of peak gusts on Friday, and we're talking anytime between about 7 or 8 in the morning and about 5 p.m. We're looking at 40 to 50 mile an hour gusts, frequent, off and on, throughout eastern Mass most of the day on Friday. I think the best chance to see up to 60 miles per hour would be over the Cape and the islands, and in fact, The National Weather Service just issued a high wind watch for the Cape and the Islands on Friday. But even out in Western Mass, Central and Western Mass, it's still going to be a gusty day. So for that reason, I expect probably lots of sort of scattered tree damage, could even be a few scattered power outages. And we'll take it hour by hour here, and you can see the gusts starting to ramp up Friday morning. And here we go, Friday midday. Now this may be a bit, this model is showing 55 to 60 right just in the Boston metro area. That may be a bit overdone, but nonetheless, you can see that midday Friday is when these winds are absolutely at peak. Out of the south, blowing easily 40 to 50, if not higher. And then by the afternoon and evening, the winds quickly shift to the west, and they will decrease, but I do think it's still going to be a bit gusty heading into Friday night. But again, off of the peak gusts, which occurred midday on Friday. And you can see even by late Friday night to Saturday morning, still a little bit gusty. So this is just a chart to show when we expect the peak. And again, sometime between 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. on Friday, and then a slow sort of degrading of the winds Friday night into Saturday. Following that, a pretty quiet weekend, no major storminess, back into the 30s on Saturday. So keep in mind our average highs this time of year are right around 40. So kind of a normalish Saturday, a bit milder on Sunday. Not expecting any storminess if you're doing any last minute errands. And I will say, for those wondering about a white Christmas, and a lot of folks have asked that question, obviously the rain on Friday is going to wash out a lot of the local snow. I do think there's a chance around next Tuesday, maybe late Tuesday, early Wednesday, for a little bit of light snow in the area. That's something we'll have to watch over the next few days. So there is one more storm in the pipeline that could give us the potential for having a little bit of snow on the ground before Christmas. But we'll keep track of it, and we'll certainly keep you updated on the Friday storm. We're talking about a major bout here of rain and wind. So if you're traveling on Friday, definitely want to stay tuned to us. We'll have an update at noon with Alyssa, and tonight at 5 and 6 with Eric Fisher. We'll see you then.